Greetings people, it's Jared here, Wolfgang1, back to do another Transformers review. So, I was in a bit of a pickle, needed something to review for Monday, haven't got anything prepared, and so I've decided to do a sequel to Six Pieces of Shit, much to Marcus Prime's absolute delight, because we all know how much of a deviant he is for a shit toy. And so I'm doing the Throttlebots, and I don't think this will take that long, because quite frankly, they are rancid. So we're going to crack straight on into this, ladies and gentlemen. This is the review for Generation 1 Wideload. Right, so here is Wideload in his alt mode. It's a dump truck. As I said at the beginning of the video, it's a little bit difficult to try and pick out the worst one of these six because they're all fundamentally absolute rotten pieces of shit. But I've chosen Wideload because I kind of feel that, you know, based on a theme, he probably is the shittest of the six, and that is really saying something. So I mean, he's a little dump truck. No stickers on him, no discernible detail, but you can see some sculpted detail in the face of the truck just there. That's supposed to be the cab driver's window, and that's his little dump truck tray that doesn't lean back. It would have been nice if it had. No detail on the back. Yeah, I mean, I'm basically doing the Throttlebots because I didn't have anything else prepared, and I just thought, you know, easy fucking reviews. These aren't going to take that long at all because these are fucking rotten. These replaced, I think they were 1987s. So I think the year of the Headmasters. They were 1987s. They replaced the easy price point minibots. And it's a shame because, you know, so you replace no more minibots, so you replace them with this, but then you kind of take a step backwards in terms of toy well, aesthetic, I could say, to a certain degree, and you also take a step back in toy construction because these are wank. I think what's supposed to happen with these is you spring them back and they go like that. So that mechanism still works, but I'm not sure if they were supposed to spring up like the Decepticon battle chargers or the jump starters. I'm not sure if they were supposed to do that. These don't. So yeah, he's a little orange dump truck with a blue load, and he's a bit shit. The only saving grace of these is I will say that they all share exactly the same wheels. Rubber tires. They've all got little rubber tires, so that's nice. I think this might have been the last example of rubber tires. Actually, I'm not entirely sure, but it's nice to see them there. And to transform him, really, because there is fuck all else to this. I mean, this is bollocks. I mean, I love the G1 line. You know, I love the G1 line. But as it went through the years, as it got more and more into like sort of obscure, weird stuff, Pretenders, sort of whatever the case may be, they were getting more and more shit. I'm wondering if these, no, these weren't the. I'm getting confused. I thought these might have been the lower price point compared to the Firecons, but they weren't. That was the Sparkbots. Yeah, this is just wank. And it's a shame that they're wank. I know that a third party did a combining version of the Throttlebots, and I had the roll bar and I had Chase. In fact, I still got Chase. I'm going to sell it. I've never transformed it. Wasn't bothered. Combining Throttlebots, it would have been interesting to see what they would have combined into, because I can only imagine it would have been just as much of a heap of shit as what's facing me right here on the front of the camera. So to transform the guy, and it's basically the same transformation for all of them, so don't get too excited as the weeks go on. You fold out these sections just here on both sides. You flip it up like this. You lock this section back in, and then pull this section at the back down. And there he is. That is Wideload in his robot mode. Take it in for just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Take in the dubious glory that is. I mean, the arms don't move. You know, the legs are whatever this is supposed to be down here, and he doesn't stay up properly. He just sort of springs back because he's old. This is lazy, and it's fucking bollocks. So that's my overall opinion. And for some reason, I consider Wideload to be the worst offender of the six, even though they all share exactly the same transformation, exactly the same mechanism, exactly the same aesthetic. For some reason, I consider this guy to be the shittest of the lot. So yeah, that is my review. There's not a lot I can say about this, apart from don't get it. I would, you know, should you buy them? Should you, if you're a G1 collector, I can understand, you know, why you might get these, because I'm a G1 collector and I did. However, I can't justify them. And I can't justify this. So, do I recommend it? Even for a G1 collector, no, absolutely fucking not. There is no saving grace to this at all. So that's my review. Thank you so much for watching this. This is Joe Gavenberry, also known as Wolfgang1, saying I'll be back next week for the second part of the sequel to 6 Weeks of Shit, where I will be looking at another Throttlebot. Until we see each other again, thank you for watching and take care. And well, tomorrow